Just north of I-10 and the community of Mescal in southern Arizona, a road cuts up the east side of the Rincon Mountains. Mescal Road leads to a forested area with a variety of dispersed campsites and trails. After passing by an Old West movie set, you'll lose the pavement in favor of dirt and gravel and begin your journey into Coronado National Forest. It's a beautiful place to camp if you're looking for a remote and secluded camping experience where you can enjoy views of the mountains and desert. The road is washboarded and there are several wash crossings. Due to the wash crossings, we recommend taking a high-clearance vehicle. But for most of the road, four-wheel drive isn't needed. If you can air down before you hit the gravel, you'll have a smoother ride. The farther back you go, the less appropriate the road and camp spots become for larger vehicles and RVs. After driving down the road to scout campsites, we settled on Miller Flats Campground number 1. It's a large campsite with a fire ring next to a wash. When we pulled in, we noticed we weren't alone. Among the trees stood the largest bull either one of us had ever seen. Luckily, he was good-natured and tolerated us in his space. We named him Richard.
His name is Richard. I'll give you one guess why.
Richard, don't eat my Wii Boost wire. Richard, don't eat that. Richard. It's the worst dog ever.
Richard paid us little mind as he circled around munching on grass while we set up camp. In the evening, he bedded down in some nearby trees, and we only heard an occasional snort from him in the darkness. We, and Richard, eventually settled in for a peaceful night of sleep in the wilderness. In the morning, we locked up camp and set off to find yet another waterfall in the desert. Oh, hi, Richard. Soldier Falls Trailhead is an unmarked trail with a small parking lot about 13 miles up Mescal Road. It's a short hike to the falls, but it's not what I'd call easy.
This is just an ant highway. My goodness. And a lizard highway. Video is just gonna be me going sound like that damn cow.
Look at this view.
It's steeper than it looks.
Yeah. You're really going for it.
It's hotter than a three-peckered Richard.
Soldier Falls in the Rincon Mountains wilderness. Not what I would call an easy trail, but I'm also 39 and out of shape, and it's hot today, so your mileage may vary. Little snake, just chilling at Soldier Falls.
I'm recording you. I got you on camera. You're gonna get fired. Try and keep my shoes dry. That's a little steeper than it looks, and I don't have a good way back down. You might be able to come around.
The crazy Dr. Seuss-like landscape in the mountains of southern Arizona is something that never gets old. We really came down that.
You really came down it.
Wow. Thank you, Mother Nature, for the breeze.
Thanks for picking up trash.
My reward for picking up trash is a breeze. On my butt, kind of.
It's a job for your butt.
While not simple to find or easy to hike, a trip up Soldier Falls trailhead was enjoyable, and we highly recommend it. Richard the Bull was still hanging around camp when we got back from our hike. Eventually, a white cattle dog appeared out of the trees and was soon followed by a rancher on horseback. After a friendly greeting, the rancher joked that we must be expert campers to have spent the night with the big bull. He's out here all by himself because he's at the bottom of the pecking order, the rancher explained. If this bull's at the bottom of the pecking order, how big is the one at the top? The rancher said he hoped the bull didn't bother us, and we assured him that Richard was welcome. After all, we were in his space. Oh, he's all right. He just bellers a lot, the rancher added. He then wished us an enjoyable stay and started shouting at Richard. Come on, bull, get! Richard eventually complied and was loaded onto a cattle trailer. I like to think he's in another canyon somewhere, munching on grass and bellering a lot. We hope you enjoyed coming along with us on another camping adventure. As always, there's a link to a blog post in the video description with more information about the area. Thanks for watching!